Hola, everyone. Hello and welcome. Hello, Dragon Dancer. Welcome. Uh, what time is it? It's 11:08 a.m. 11:08 a.m. here in Northern California, January 22nd, 2023. So it's still morning, I guess. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you all are doing well. This is my Deviant Daily, a part of the official Deviant tier. It's made public for everyone. Um, in honor of my friend Elisa of Elisa Soul Kisses, who is currently having a crystal adventure, a crystal sale, and you can find the link to the group she sells in the description. Yeah. And so, yeah, always do what I can to help out, be of service, and share. So, thank Elisa for supporting this video and allowing it to be shared with everyone. Otherwise, it's normally a part of my official Deviant tier. We do this every week. I do daily videos, all the stuff. So yeah, this is the week ahead for January 22nd, all the way through the 28th. It's almost my birthday. Oh my goodness. Well, hello, Mona, Esther, NorCal. Yes, hello, Felicia. There's a few NorCal peoples. Yes, I love it. I love it. Hello, Loretta, Yennefer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, like normal and natural, take some time to ground, take some time to center, focus on your breathing, take some time to just tune in with yourself, tune in with your vibe, your present moment. It doesn't matter, no judgment, just be with you right now in whatever vibe, whatever energy that you are currently in, and allow yourself to just be aware. What do I need to be aware of this week? What do I need to be aware of in my body, in my mind, in my soul, in my life? Like, what do I need to pay attention to? What kind of message do I need to receive? Like, I'm open to receiving, that which I need to so I can make the best decisions for me this week. Yeah. So just take some time to call in your spirit, your guides, your gods, your allies, your ancestors. Call in all the good stuff for your highest and best. Call that energy and that vibration in, and allow it to impress upon you. Allow it to inspire you, to motivate you, to help you as we embark on this co-creative adventure. Right. And we're working with my Metamorphosis and Thorn Oracle. Hello, Marilyn. Hello, Lisa. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to I should say good to read you because I'm reading your name, but we're about to do a reading too. So, haha, fun. So, yes, let's take some time, call in all your good stuff, allow it to impress upon you, to help you. And when you are ready, go ahead and comment or write down, it is your preference, comment or write down the first number that sort of, no, don't be sorry at all. It's so much fun being new. It's so much fun. It's overwhelming, but you have this excitement, so yeah, feel free. Um, the first number that tugs at your dominant psychic trait, whatever that may be, one, two, three, four, or five. That first number that sort of tugs at your dominant one or two numbers, one, two, three, four, or five. And just recognize that all five cards are a part of our reading. They're part of the collective vibration. This is not like a personal reading. If you want a personal reading, you can connect with me and we can schedule you for that, but it's a collective reading. So one, two, three, four, or five, the first one or two numbers that stand up for you, whatever it may be. You may feel it, you may know it, you may hear it, whatever it is. Go ahead and comment and just recognize that out of all five cards, the cards that you choose are in your week. They're cards of emphasis. Okay, so they're cards that are going to be more dominant influence, and it just helps you take a collective reading and make it a little more personal. Yeah. So, and since yeah, if you're new here, always feel free. Just feel free. This is, laid back, chill space. We have fun, we enjoy, and just be aware that you can share as much as you want. We can, and there's no right or wrong. It's just we're processing these energies, and so share your thoughts. Don't be afraid of oh, maybe that's not what everyone else sees. Don't worry about it. It's not about everyone else. It's about you. It's about your experience. It's about, what you connect with, and what you see in a card. All right, what you see in a card may be what someone else needs to hear. So if you're comfortable, share your voice, share your thoughts. All right. Well, hello, Lady Blind Wolf. 1, 3, 2, and 5, 3, 3, 2, and 5. Awesome. I love it. 3 and 5. Ooh, five's what's up? Oh, I like 5. Okay, so I like it. Nope, I do not have a new computer, which is why you don't see my face on screen. So yeah, nope. Computers are an investment, and yeah. So unfortunately, still trying to get a new computer. Y'all, it was a Mercury retrograde. 2022, was it? I don't know. Might have been. I don't know. It feels like forever. My my work computer blew up, so I've been working on a laptop it's getting the job done. So yeah, we'll see. I'm not gonna do okay. All right. So boom. Let's see what comes up. Sorry, I'm spreading the cards out so we can kind of get a feel. First card. Yeah. First card. South. Hot wind, south. So when we do this, again, if you're new here, when we do this, it's just pay attention to the key words, pay attention to what they sort of like inspire, pay attention to how you connect with it. So whatever pops up for you, feel free to share. So south, hot winds, desiccating, free, destroyer, adventure, energy, the present moment. The present moment. What does that say to you? I think that this week, this week is extremely important for us to start to really focus on plugging into the present moment. And if you think about it, when we are plugged into the present moment, we do somehow become this sort of destroyer, because we sort of destroy the moments that we hold on to from the past, and the worries of the future. So when we are truly rooted in the present moment, when we are focused on the here and now, we free ourselves from the change, or the binds placed upon us by us, of what the past guides us, or how the past has this influence on us, and then the fears of the future. Does that make sense? And so there is this sort of like liberating, this freeness to the present moment. It is reminding us that to live in the past is not to live. To live in the future is also not to live. The only thing that truly matters is this present moment, because we are setting ourselves up for success no matter what. And so it's vital that we really pay attention to what's going on today. What's going on with me right now? How do I feel? I'm going to destroy my blockages to be free for adventure. Yeah. Well, it is an adventure when you start rooting yourself more and more in the present moment, because you're no longer like tied to what was, or what has been, or how things have always been done, and you're no longer tied to what should be, or what could be, or the possibilities of all these different things. You're living in the moment where it's like, oh, let me explore this, let me view this, let me see how I feel about this now. Yeah. um and I do think that this may have to do with new projects. I do feel that this is like we're being divinely guided to start to focus on what makes us happy in regards to our careers, our or like money making opportunities, how we contribute to our world. Don't worry about what other people say you should have to do to contribute to your world. Your world is your own. And so I think that this week we are supposed to be asking ourselves these questions, like, how do I want to contribute to my world? How do I want to fund this? How do I want to make money? It's time to really not base the decisions off of fear from the past or the future. It's really time for me to sit with myself here and now and ask myself the questions of, like, okay, what do I actually want to be doing? How can I be more present? And how can I contribute to my world? Yeah, does that make sense? Card two is Scorpio, so like the mystic, like very basic general terms. The mystic, cathartic, complex, erotic, piercing, power hungry, and jealous. Card two for this week, we do have to. I think that we have to really balance ourselves in our thought process. Where are we power hungry? And there's nothing wrong with that. So like, don't think that you're being shamed for if that's the case, but I think there has to be this sort of understanding that it's more than just being power hungry that drives me to do this, right? Let me get to the core of what drives me. Let me get to the core of what fuels my intensity. It's much more than just being power hungry. It's much more than just being jealous. It's much more than, feeling the energy in life this week. I need to be aware of what is actually the undercurrent, the energy that is guiding me. Does that make sense? And so we recognize already thus far in the week this week, uh there will be a slight sort of like pulling apart, l- getting rid of some layers, or releasing some things that are just problematic, or they're no longer how we think, they're no longer how we feel. We're letting go of that, and we're exploring deeper concepts for ourselves. It very well, for some of us who have the opportunity, the ability, it very well could be it's time to go to therapy, and actually talk to someone about what's really plaguing my heart or my mind, and dig deeper. And for those who have the luxury of being able to afford therapy, don't just stick with the first therapist you see unless you really love them. There are some people who are just not meant for us, right? So we can have bad experiences, but don't let that one bad experience like deter you from exploring and finding someone who's going to be the best for you. Yeah. Um, so card three, rings, at the core of the reading this week. Um, Therapy can be awesome, especially, not everyone can afford it, not everyone has the resources. So like, I always say, if you're able to do it, like, explore it, find something that works for you if you can. I'm not like trying to say, hey, do this, you have to, you don't. But I'm also someone's not going to say, oh, it's taboo. It's not. It's fun. It's fun. It's not fun. It's all of it. It's good for us. That way we don't have to do it alone. Rings, when two become one. So it's interesting because there's this like adventure, right, this week, this adventure that we're embarking on, and then at the core of it's like when two become one. So it's like when things are um truly right. So you know things are coming together, union, kindred, likeness, beauty, luxury, rings. Uh, when two become one, what does that say to you? How does that make you feel? What pops up for you? Um, these are these are questions we need to ask ourselves. you know there's magic when things blend. There's a kindness there when we're able to like look at our differences and look at our sameness, and interconnect and grow. I really feel this week so far is about our own personal growth. It's when I think of rings and two, when two become one, obviously there's three here, right? So it reminds me right now what I'm being asked to share is like past, present, and future. So like past programming, like what we were raised in, and a lot of times we were raised in toxicity. That's a fact. A lot of times we were raised in, hurtful stuff, or in our past, we've been through it. We've been through it and it hurts and it's painful and it's problematic and all of that stuff. And then we have this future that we desire, this future that is beautiful. But in the present moment, we're kind of blurred, right? And so when we blend the three, we recognize that, oh, this is a very magical time for us because we can learn to not allow the sort of mental damage that our past may have done, right? um to us, like set us up with beliefs and programs that we carry, with us now. um we don't have to carry it, because if we want something different, then we really have to learn how to let go of old patterns, beliefs, programmings, and all of that to emerge new. Does that make sense? Am I making sense, I should say? Oh, yeah. All trauma, definitely. But like, there's like hope here, uh, because all things are possible. So when we look at, oh, this is what I'm taking with me, and those things that get activated from society, from previous, from past, from upbringing, from all of that, those things that get activated, they're being used to manifest, and we're working with them as we walk through life, right? And so even if we're not quite aware of it, it tends to come up, right? It tends to come up, it's unearthed, so we can explore it, so we can work with it to clear it, or to not allow it to have hold over us anymore, so we can start implementing new beliefs, new programming, new things that feel better, that are more aligned with who we are today and who we want to be next, right? So a lot of that is coming up, right? And it's just this reminder that you can accept yourself as you are right now. Don't Well, hello, Diana. Don't Or is it Dina? I always feel like I'm pronouncing everyone's name wrong. Oh well. Deanna. I don't know. Anyways, um I always I think that with this, it's this opportunity for us to just recognize we are all doing our own thing with our own stories. It's this ability to dig deeper. It's this, I can free myself, right? I can destroy the generational chains that are placed upon me. I don't need to participate in the toxicity that I was raised in, and we all do. Let's be very honest here. It doesn't matter how great we are. Like, we um we uh carry that with us, but we don't have to. And obviously it's not as easy as just saying, oh, we don't have to do it. It's work, you know it stops with me. And so that's freeing ourselves from like the past. It's saying, and sometimes I know I'm rambling, but sometimes people are like, well, I can't let go of this because I don't want to forget. And I don't want to say that, whatever I experience, it's nothing. And no, it's not what we're saying. It's not what I'm saying. It's not what the cards are saying. We all have these things that we've experienced and we endure. But when we choose differently, when we choose to sort of let that sort of toxicity, that chain, when we let it down, like, I'm no longer engaging with you, I'm no longer allowing you to have that power over me, I don't condone that experience, I'm not letting something get away, I am choosing me, right? You are choosing you. And in that moment, you reclaim your power back so you can actually redirect it into something that is far more productive to the life you want. Otherwise, we still, like, if we hold these chains up going through life, we are still creating with them. We are still allowing those experiences to have power, and we are using them to paint a picture that we don't want to paint. Blue, this is a little, I don't know. Blue somber is card 4. Blue somber, depth, introvert, calming, longing, communication, sadness, weighted, and focus. I when I was doing hair, I went to this training with a girl named Somber. Like, she was the most fun, bubbly, like, person ever. It was great. um Blue somber, what does that mean to you? How does that make you feel? Again, depth, introvert. So there's like this, we're tuning within this week. There is a deeper meaning to what's going on in our reality. And so we do need to start diving in. We need to start diving in, and we need to process internally. Like, let's go within, y'all. Let's have a little travel sesh. Let's look at ourselves within ourselves and ask, hey, you, what's oh my god, what's going on? Like, what's happening? What am I going through? What do I need to talk about? How do I need to communicate? How much of my experience is negative self-talk? How much of my experience is me shooting myself down? Yeah. I feel sad. I feel heavy. Why? Why? And again, I'm not going to say, oh, you just have to be positive. No, no, it's not life. Life is about every emotion that we experience. We can strive for feeling positive and wanting to be positive. That's fine, but we don't lie to ourselves and say, "Oh, I'm so positive when I feel like shit." No, it's not going to happen. Don't do it. Don't fool yourself. It's okay to have goals to want to feel better, but explore. Take time to explore where you are this week. Take time to allow yourself to grieve. Take time to allow yourself to process the frustration, the anger, the everything, whatever emotion you're going through, whatever it is that you're going through. You don't have to process like anyone else. You are your own, and so you get to decide when you are ready. But know that there is that readiness. There is that time where you become ready to move forward, choose differently. But it starts with honoring, how do I feel? Like, what am I going through? Why am I sad? What do I long for? What do I want to be a part of? Does that make sense? And so I need to be aware that there is this power of communication that is supercharged throughout this week. Okay. There is a power of communication that is providing us the opportunity to explore what we're going through and to feel better when we're ready. But we don't have to negate any experience that we are currently processing. Card 5 is so below embodiment. So below embodiment, God's reflection. And when I say God, I just mean whatever you connect with as God, energy, source, goddess, whatever, just your interpretation of God vibe. So God's reflection, embodiment, so below. Because as it is in heaven, as saying, as above, so below. So here on earth, we are the physical representation of spiritual essence, earth awareness. So it is on earth. Actualization. It's time for us to keep walking forward. It's time for us to keep going. Yeah. And so it's this understanding that no matter my experience, no matter the processing that I have, I am equipped with everything I need at all times. In every situation, I am equipped to handle this. I am. I have the power to plug into my life, and I realize, like, no matter what, I have divine essence. I am a part of the divine, and I embody all that that means. What does that mean to me? How does that make me feel? Knowing that. Handling this week, navigating this week is going to require a little more effort on our part because we are being. Thank you. I was like, I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm snapping these damn fingers, y'all. Boom. Hair flip. Psh, I don't have hair, so can't do that. I should put a wig on, but you wouldn't be able to see it. No, handling this week is just going to require a little more effort, and I want you to be. I want you to go into the week aware. Like this week, I'm going to be more aware. I'm going to be paying attention to the ebb and the flow of energy. This week, I know and I recognize that I am being given this really great opportunity to ask myself important questions on how I feel about any situation that comes up for me. I do need to dig deeper. I need to explore why I am feeling um oh my gosh, thank you so much. I love trolls. I love back in, I don't know how old y'all are, but back in the day when I was growing up, those trolls are the best. I had so many. I love trolls. You know, but this week it's going to be a challenge worth exploring. Um, Career wise, like how I want to make money, what I am doing in my current job, um, how do I connect with people? You know, in order for me to change this week, I need to plug in to being in the present moment. So if you're working with people or if you're around people, relationships, whatever it is that you need to work on, um, it might be a really good time to actually plug in to the conversation, actually listen and be interested in what is going on in your world, in your reality. Okay, because a lot of a lot of shifting is happening, y'all. And this is a blend. It's like, okay, I'm gonna take this from the past, like these programs, whatever. I'm gonna take these things that I've experienced that are coming up. I'm going to use them in my honor. I'm going to use them to my favor. I'm going to explore them, and I'm going to let go of the hurt as best as I can. I'm going to process this, but I'm going to learn the lessons and move forward, um being choosing to be a better me. And when we let go of things, yeah, it can be sad. We can be mourning, right? allow ourselves allow ourselves to explore that. It's okay to be sad. Like if we talk about relationships, like it's okay to mourn a relationship. It's like, I love you, I do. I we're just we're growing in different directions, and that's not bad. It sucks because I would love to grow with you. I would love to share this with you, but I also recognize that we're not moving in the same direction, and I don't want to pull you with me. Am I making sense there? So it's like, I don't want to pull you with me, but I know that I can't walk with you there. And so I I still have to walk my path. I release this, and it's sad to me, but I also know it's good for all parties to do this because we're no longer um supporting in a healthy way of each other. Okay? Any last minute thoughts, questions, concerns before I head out? But this is honestly the vibe of the week. Um it's very internal. It's heavy, but also with this, like, this hope. this hope there. It is reminding us that it is okay for us to process all of these deep and dark things, process these feelings. Please allow ourselves to actually process them. Don't just Let's not just be aware of them. We need to actually work through when we're able and know that we're amazing. Honestly, we are the embodiment of divine energy. So it takes a little effort, a little extra effort to get through this week, but we can. We have that ability, and we have that hope. Um, it's it's a magical experience. It can be. So allow ourselves to open up to that magical experience, and allow ourselves to realize, like, magic and all of this, like, manifestation. It's not just about being happy. It's about exploring the unhappiness. It's about exploring the other things that come up, because if we don't explore those things, if we don't allow ourselves to really be aware of those things, then we can't really focus on shifting awareness, shifting choices to get to what we actually want. So, as these challenging things pop up for us, be aware of them, do what you need to do to acknowledge, to process, and then go and define what you actually want to be a part of, where you want your life to be. But we can't walk forward blindly. I should say, not blindly. We can't walk forward with ignorance. Yeah. I mean, we can, but if we want a better life for ourselves, it's best that we don't. So, with that being said, y'all, um, I hope I hope that you can take something from this and utilize it. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. I enjoy doing this, and I have fun with it, and it's just, it's a part of what I love. Yeah, thank you to Elisa of Elisa Soul Kisses for making this public. Her sale sponsors the video to be shared with everyone. So if you're looking for something with crystals or oils or whatever, check her out. Check her out. And the link is in the description. You can find that. If you enjoy what I do, if you want to see more content, actually, you're more than welcome to tip your diviner if able, if that's something you want to do, or book a reading with me. For the rest of the day, for those who've watched this, again, it's January 22nd. So for the rest of the day here, or 23rd for Brenda. Brenda, you're the 23rd, aren't you? You're my future. For the rest of the day, yeah, if you want to book a session, I will, let's say I'll take $10 off. So, yeah, definitely. Um, Feel free to message me. Uh, Thank you again. Oh my gosh, 7 for you. I have 8 more. 8 more for me. My birthday's on the 30th. So yours is on the 29th. My fiance's mother, her birthday was on the 29th. Well, I guess it still is. That's weird. Yeah, now I'm just rambling. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Have fun, have fun, have fun. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday or Monday, depending on where you are. I really do hope that you can take something from this and use it. Meditate with it, journal with it, process, and make it yours, because that's what this is all about. It's about you feeling empowered to make decisions in the moment, in your week, to be better, to feel better, and to set you up for success. That's what's good. All right. So again, for my patrons, I'll talk to you in a few. Everyone else, enjoy.